Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. But even if Libra is not your birth date, if you were pulled to this message, it's yours. And it always comes to you at just the right time. And this is where the message begins. Take a leap of faith. And this card came out too. I usually don't pull two at the beginning, but I've got to trust the guidance of the cards. Take a leap of faith in yourself. I think more so in yourself than anything at all. I wouldn't say it's a specific situation, but this is this sense of you can do it. That's all I heard. You can absolutely do it. So whatever you're on shaky legs about right now, God wants you to have faith in yourself. God wants you to have faith in your value. This is what I just heard. Have faith in your own value. Have faith that you belong at this table. You belong here talking to these people. They're no better than you. They're no worse off. You belong here. You have a right to this moment. You have a right to this opportunity. You have a right to this happiness. You have a right. You deserve it. You belong here. So take a leap of faith in yourself, in believing that, in knowing that. This is also a fortunate time for you. It's lucky. And God wants you moving forward, not backwards. I'm not really sure if some of you are feeling that pull, toward the past. You especially you guys, you have to pull really hard the other way. Because forward is where you belong. Not in the future, in the current moment, but forward. Turn knowledge into wisdom, and that's what the past is about. There's something here that is unknown, unseen. So even though things are uncertain, please take the chance anyway. Even though there hasn't been, say, an offer letter on the table, or there hasn't been a phone call, you can feel the pull even if it hasn't been officiated. There is that energy of defining what isn't defined, but defining what isn't yet defined by your actions, or the actions that you take. So the actions that you take are going to create the momentum or ensure that they go the way that you determine them. It's almost like deterministic. If you have a leap of faith in it, it will be. There's something here that is, I still want to know what this moon card is though. Turn knowledge into wisdom and take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith in what you know, even if you haven't proven it, because you're correct. Trust your instincts and intuitions here. Even if it hurts. Because something is here like, you're right. You're absolutely correct in what you're picking up, what you're vibing, you're instinctually, you know it, even though you haven't been able to see it or prove it. And let me say this, for some of you, that is disappointing. That is something that makes you sad. But this is why this is such a beautiful message for you. Take a leap of faith away from it. And there's so much abundance that's coming out of being able to get yourself away from this space. Don't sit there and say, if you can feel the rumble underground, don't sit there and wait to see the train, because then it's too close. You can feel the rumble. You know something is coming, especially if it's dangerous. Leap now. Get out of its way. Because the way that you're going to leap is in the direction of the way you're supposed to, the way you're supposed to go, the way you're supposed to move. Hold on. I want to just ask the cards. What is this moon card? What have you got to uncover by this? There's a 3 of Pentacles here. You'll do a really good job at whatever. It's almost like people are going to like you more than you think. And it's worth investing in the future here. You're going to be very happy that you decided to move forward, even if you weren't completely sure. I know that you're stressing out. The Knight of Wands is here to say, your actions, or you're more powerful than you think. And 3 of Wands is this is worth the investment into the future. The Knight of Wands is just it's you're stressed out, but make a decision anyway to move forward on it. Do it. Do it and move forward on it, because the truth is something is it's so good ahead. It's so good ahead. Now, let's get into the dividing of the deck. Remember, guys, as I divide the deck, there are going to be more cards that fall out. I'm just going to leave them where they lie. Okay, like that, right? If you're looking for a personal reading, I provide those. Go to my website. That's the only place that you can sign up. And I think I have maybe 1 or 2 spots available this week, but I'll get you your reading within 24 hours. So it's a quick turnaround. I know you guys need your messages. And if you're just finding this channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And then select all notifications when you ring that notification bell so that you will get notified when I go live. This is the only place that I do free public tarot card readings. If you don't like loud noises, please turn the volume down. I'm going to cleanse the energy with sound. Okay, let's turn these cards over. We have sweet results await and the miracles are endless. Something not too long ago was making you so happy. There's a lot of abundance here, and it has to do with your hard work. That's why B came out. You already know something makes you happy. Even though you're stressed about it, it is a good investment. We have clear out the clutter. You're going to have to get rid of something this week. Get it out of your way. In fact, maybe get actual, when this card comes out, it's like you can get physical things. You could take physical things. By cleaning out your actual space, you're actually going to move the energy around too. Something has to be released and let go of. And that's what you want to take the leap of faith in, is a sense of, please believe in the future right now, Libra. I'm telling you right now, the best is yet to come. We have time to collaborate. You have an exceptional partnership or offer, job offer coming in the future. And I feel like in some ways, this is the abundance that is being created right now. Keep going. I just keep hearing that over and over again. Please clarify for Libra. DNA. I clarify DNA. this could have something to do with it. No, it's like two entities, two people spinning around each other. It's like it's perfect for each other, coming together perfectly. It's in your DNA. Why? Okay, why do I keep hearing that? Clarify, please, for Libra. The devil is here. There's fear and moving away from what doesn't serve you, what makes you sick. It's got to do with your health. So get rid of whatever is interfering with your health and restricting that. That's that, like, addiction, bad habits, right? Getting that out, purging that, moving away. Or there's something or someone that you're dealing with that maybe they're addicted and it's in their DNA. Like there's that sense of addiction, but it's moving away. There's been some sort of disappointment. Queen of Swords, now you're starting to realize this is what happened. This is what went wrong. There was somebody here that was really addicted to something, something to do with their family, their past, or their actual construct. Their DNA is making them restricted or fearful or addicted to something. And it's like taking a leap of faith away from that into a new beginning, even if you've just thought about it. Somebody here has wanted this. They've thought about it, but they were restricted from going after it because they were scared and stuck in the past. They had to get rid of whatever they were holding on to. There was some sort of disappointment here. This is you. You're finally recognizing and realizing what has held somebody back. You are correct. Intuitively, you knew there was something being hidden. The something that's being hidden is there's something addicted. There's addicted. They're stuck. They were holding on to maybe family members, or something in their DNA that was toxic. They are going to need, or you are going to need to, I think this is another person you're dealing with. They're going to need all their strength to be able to get the fuck out of this situation that they are just being bogged down by. And ultimately what the cards are saying is somebody here is about to take a leap of fucking faith, even though everything in them is so scared. They feel like they're going to die if they don't move forward. But it's like they take that leap of faith. They can't stay where they are. So they're moving forward. They're leaping. And honestly, they're leaping to the unknown. They're leaping into the mysterious. They're leaping into what seems more dangerous because it's undefined. And honest to God, this is going to save their life or yours. This is why God wants you to keep moving forward, especially if this is in partnership. This could be leaping toward a partnership with somebody, or it reflects that there's a partnership that's toxic that somebody's got to leap away from. And that's what you're being called to do is even though it's almost like it's inground in you to want to stay, but God wants you to know that you have to break that karmic pattern. You have to break that family or generational pattern, because it's the wrong place to stay, or you're dealing with somebody who's going through this. There's some beautiful future out ahead of you. I think God wants you to even move or go somewhere or travel somewhere, because that's usually what the Two of Wands is. Actually just head out in a direction that is opposite from where you've been. Oh, is this resonating with anybody? Libra? And this is that Capricornian energy. Your hard work is paying off. You have an opening right now to move forward. It's not like God is just saying randomly go into the nebulous. No, but you have an opportunity. Go for it. There's something in you that almost wants to hold back because you're stuck on what could have been or what you think should have been, or you want to wait for somebody else. It's like, don't do that. You, especially if you guys are connected as soulmates, could be the physical aspect of this spiritual movement that helps pull them out too. If you move forward, they will follow suit. But there's got to be this sense of somebody's got to lead the way. Somebody's got to break the generational curse. And you're being called to do that. So there's just this beautiful sense of, yes, even if it doesn't make any sense, go take that trip. Go on the unexpected path. Go for it, because so much more rests on your decision to do it than you think it does. So much more, Libra. If this is a more important decision than you think. Partnerships and alliances, you're connected. First of all, somebody's going to be reaching out to you and offering you a partnership and alliance. Take it. Or as soon as I saw this card, I saw Libra's pulling them along too. Libra will help to pull them out of this toxic thing. It's got to do with, yeah, there was some sort of break or obstacle in your way. It's these toxic connections. Somebody needs you to move forward so that you can pull them out. I say this all the time. I'm always very grateful for my brother because we grew up in a very abusive household. And he escaped. He got out. He was the oldest. He joined the military. And for a long time, my sister was extremely angry. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Because she was stuck with me, because my mother wasn't around. I was never angry with my brother. I was glad he got away. Instead of hanging around and beating me down like my sister did because she was angry because she was stuck, though I do appreciate the fact that she stayed. Thank God my brother got out. Because he got out, there was a path for us to get out too. And eventually, that's how we all ended up in Texas. And I was always so grateful that he had the courage to get the fuck out instead of believing the fears and staying stuck. Because it was his getting out that could pull us out when we were ready. And so, why do I tell you that story? Because God wants you to pave that way and go. And then you can pull that person along when they're ready. Or the path is there for them when they're ready. That's what breaking a generational curse is. Everybody hates you at first. And then they start to see, oh, somebody's opened up this conduit and I can start flowing through it now. Yes. Please, please, Libra, go. Move away from this toxicity, because in doing so, you're giving what is toxic almost like the drainage it needs to go back to the sewage so that other people can escape too. I'm going to the extended. I will see you guys there. Link is down below, and I pinned it to the top of the comment section.